Yeah, hello. Hello, Neto. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Now, I say this every time, but I'm going to say it again. You need to type the N twice, because you go kon, and then this actually N 3 times. So you go, this is the two N's, and then you get the ni, which is the ni. So you actually get 3 N's. And then you get the chi. And this is actually a ha. Instead of a wa. So that's. Well, people have been starting saying why like this as well. Because why not? So, you know, that's a thing. But you do need the 3 N's to have it right. Yahara! Anyway, with the Japanese lesson out of the way, we're drawing this lovely, lovely One-san. She works at the guild back in Midorei Kingdom. Midorei Okoku. Alright. Alright. Don't ignore the fact that her eyes are, you know, creepy. But, we're doing shadows. I couldn't decide on the shadow color. It has to be a red kind of brown, but I'll go with this for now. Some really strong lighting there as well. I made her a really boring character, like brown hair and all that kind of thing. Maybe about this much. It's fine. Maybe this way. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? What's good? There's that League of Legends Worlds happening, and then there's Dota 2 Tournament International happening. What's everyone been up to? I've actually been playing so much Dota 2. I was trying to practice a new hero, but I just can't win. So I gave up. This hand doesn't look right. GMVs. I don't know what a GMV is. A gaming music video, I assume, but I don't know, man. What's there to struggle with? Have fun. You'll be fine. This looks horrible, though. Actually looks horrible. Was it a person? There's no jump scare in my Discord. There is no jump scare in my Discord. I thought it was a jump scare, but it wasn't. I mean, I was scared and all, but it was Dootsie Cutesy Patootie sharing me what it has drawn. So it's just submitting art. It's not actually the jump scare. That looks horrible. Go back. Take this in. Looks fine. Scared me good though. Horror art. Feels Batman. Oh, this thumb looks horrible. This thumb looks absolutely horrible. I hope no one notices. I don't even know how to fix the thumb. Maybe something like that. I don't even know. Do I just draw more lines? Is that how it works? Been here since day 1. Yes. Actually, I thought you were like day 4 or 5 person. I don't even know how to fix this thumb, man. I gave up on this thumb. Peko, peko, peko. I love this song though, actually. Yeah, I think the shadow has to come all the way around. She has a pretty big head after all. Pretty big forehead. I feel like I should shadow this. Day 210, really? Been drawing that long? Still drawing, honestly. Gonna be doing this for years, I can tell. Probably will be bored of it in a few years though. I get bored of things, like real fast. I mean, if there's interesting things that I want to draw, then I'll continue, but if there's nothing that I want to draw, I probably won't. Unfortunately, I'm too whimsical, only doing what I want. Ah, yeah. The mosquitoes have begun. Alright. Yeah, that's. That's actually kind of okay. I know, right? I need to raise that skin section though. Hang on. There we go. Just a bit of a shadow. Tiny bit. I don't like this section. I don't know what to do with this. Still simping over Nekomachi Momo. You know what? On my third screen, I'm actually watching a stream as I draw. I'm streaming while I'm actually watching a stream. Still simping, yeah. Just, you know, dropping red super chats and all. Big simp, big simp. I actually have it muted though, obviously, because you guys can hear it. But I'm just supporting. Oh my god, how did you watch her? Do you sub? How do you know she's streaming Resident Evil? It's the older ones aren't as scary. It's more action than horror. The older ones. Like the new Resident Evil Village. Man, that's some scary stuff. That's some proper scary stuff. The older games are like only about as scary as Left 4 Dead. It's not actually scary, you know? I'm messing this hair up more than I need to. I think that's horrible. Because I drew the split way too high, I actually end up having to shade it quite high as well. So it's gonna be like this much here. And this much here. This much here. Your stream is literally Nekomachi's stream. What do you mean? You can't see it on my stream. Oh wait, no. On YouTube, on your YouTube, you mean? I was worried that I was streaming a stream. I was like, what? Here, let me show you. I thought I was streaming a stream. I was like, nope, nope, no, 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 nope. I actually bought Jump King the other day. I was thinking of playing it. I tried for like 3 minutes and I was like, yeah, nah. Out. Out. That game is a nightmare. Hang on. Let me do this because I don't want to do the shadow on the skin just yet. Great. Nekomachi did a drawing stream the other day. I feel like this is the wrong way to do it. I feel like the direction should be this way. Maybe this has to come up actually. I don't even know what I'm doing with this anymore. Looks kind of alright though. Still kind of okay. Still acceptable. At least it curves this way though. I feel like this should be a bit more curved. That shadow is very, very high. Way too high. Raise it down a bit. Well, look at general. If you jump scare me, I'm gonna slap you. Oh wait, no, I see. Very nice. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. 0 watching now. You don't count as a person. You don't count. It feels good, man. Resident Evil 4. I've become one with the Nekomachi stream, dude. Shad. Not human. What are you? Or just do this. Yeah, I think this is fine. That looks alright, doesn't it? That looks fine. This needs a bit of a boost. This needs a bit of a boost. Looks fine. I'm happy with this. Add some shadow here. We knew it all along. Nato was a bot. Man, I just want to play Dota, but that's a huge trap because I have to finish all these pictures, right? I have to finish these pictures so I can finish my book. But I just want to play Dota. Like, such a big bait right now. I still can't get the hang of drawing folds like this, yeah, without using lines, like just by painting it in. That looks horrible. That doesn't look like a proper. I think it's supposed to be that way. That doesn't look right either. That looks. I don't know. I don't know. I simply don't know. One day, if I ever get enough of a reference, I'll do it. That just looks horrible. Something's not right, man. Come on. Nah, whatever. It's not quite right. I suppose I need to think what the focus is. It's gonna be her upper body, right? So I just need to not stress too much about the rest of it. Keep the skirt nice and plain. In fact, I'm gonna do this. The shadowing makes the curves really weird. Makes this look really weird. Oh, there's something strange there. This side and the right side look very center right now, but it shouldn't. The shapes are completely different, so let's have a look. This needs to be more in this direction. I think that's actually probably alright. Maybe like this. Maybe some shadow in here as well. I feel like I should probably do this kind of thing. Although it feels a little bit strong though. Maybe something like this. It looks absolutely horrible though. Maybe I don't do it. Maybe I don't do it. Do it. Let's not do it. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go with the Ishikage and Nikage and then straight into highlights before I merge the rest of the colors. Something just a bit darker. And we'll get into a Nikage. Let's use the pen again. Maybe something a bit more saturated. Maybe a bit more redder as well. That's really brown. Well, it's fine, it's something. 多分なんとかなる。I feel like there should be a bigger shadow on the body, but deal with it later. Flip. I feel like this here should be a fold. We're just gonna pop a bit of shadow in there. Huh? Oh. Oh, I see. It's because this layer is okay. That's only one, and then the Ishikage is not there. And the color is different. That freaked me out for a second. I mean, it's too much to put a Nikage there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think that's kind of okay. We just add a bit more shadows here and there as well. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes, man. Oh my lord. Why? I'm gonna get him good. And the collar as well. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy. The shirt doesn't actually make sense. Oh, because that's a vest. But the vest doesn't make sense. This section should be white, actually. The vest should come up like this, maybe. But does it matter? Oh, I'll fix it. Fine, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll do the right thing. I'll do the right thing and fix it. That's not it. Mm, ここら辺の形はちょっと間違ってた。この部分から襟がこうなっているから、下にシャツはあるはず。そう間違ってはならないよね。It's fine, I think. Just the line art 点画も調整する。Yeah, looks a bit better. It's a very small button, but I think it's fine. Adding the button will give a bit of detail. Ah! いた。Actually, I'm gonna make it bigger. ボタンもうちょっと大きい方がいいかもね。これぐらいならどう？いい。Ah. I'm gonna pop this here and just draw these buttons in now. The middle one's a bit too big. 中の方がちょっと大きい。調整調整。Looks fine. I'm not gonna give her pockets. 次はハイライト。Let's throw some highlights. Yeah. Normally people do like the screen layer. Or hard light. One or the other. With some really intense coloring though. Let me go look at how Chobi does Twitter. The highlights, because the way he does it is very different. Oh wow, new picture, October 8th. Wait, no, that's Saya, not Chobi. I got excited for no reason, hang on. That's a nice picture though. Damn, that's a nice picture. How does he do it? Small highlights. Yeah, oh my, I don't want this, hang on. Misclick. Yeah, it's not the size of the highlights, I don't think is the problem. This is just way too strong. Maybe soft light is better. I don't even know what happened. Where's screen? Some people have like sharp highlights and then some people have like round highlights. Depending on the art style. I actually do sharp highlights a lot, but I feel like they're too sharp and awkward, so I'm trying to round them off a bit. I feel like they're not curving enough. Let's curve them a bit more. I think that's actually kind of okay. What did I just do? Hang on. Green. Oh, it's doing that thing again. It looks quite shiny, so I think it's fine. Sections in the middle need a bit of help though. I'm actually going to do this, clip this as well, and then do 2 layers of highlights. So we have the the base lighter one, and then we have like a almost a 1.5, like how Saito Naoki Sensei has a 1.5 shadow. And I'm gonna do 2 layers of highlights maybe. This adds a bit more detail, I think. I don't know why, but just this picture I might do this because it suddenly felt like it's a good idea. Nope. Nope. Where's screen? There's screen. That might actually be fine, and then I can just kind of mash it in afterwards. Ow. That. I want to put some additional highlights on these other sections as well. And on the upper layer, it's actually, this side is actually really low, so move it up a bit to match the other side. And I think that's fine. So now what I have to do is select inverse and make sure the highlight didn't end up on the skin anywhere. Kind of okay. Now we'll do some highlights for the rest of the skin and all that. Maybe I do some blush first, especially for the skin. Let's use some airbrush. It's really red, but I can mash it down afterwards. Probably needs to go under the shadow though. And then we do the highlight. Ow. Oh, that's way too strong. Way too strong of a highlight. And I'm gonna have to use my watercolor techniques to kind of mash it in. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm gonna do a separate layer for like highlights down here. I'll do the highlights at the end, honestly. Honestly, I'll just do the highlights at the end. Alright, I'm gonna start merging layers, so I'm gonna save as before I do it. I'm gonna have to move the background all the way into its own folder so that I don't end up merging it. Ow. Do I want to do the line art at the same time? Let me do the eyes first, I guess. The only problem is the eyes have the shadows in it as well, so this bit of hair here, that's going to cause me problems because it's going to really be hard to draw the eye and then kind of remove the hair section afterwards. I think we'll live. We'll do it. Let's quickly just throw some color in for the eyes and then carry on. Oh, what have you done? I don't want to draw the eyes in completely. Oh, maybe I do. Whatever. Let's just do it first. I was so excited about drawing the rest of the Atsunuri in that. Is one eye like bigger than the other? Am I in trouble now? Why is this eye like significantly bigger than the other? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I want to give a green eyes. I don't know what it is, but I want to give a green eyes. But the last character was also green eyed, I think. Yeah, she was also green eyed. Maybe she doesn't get green eyes. Blue eyes? I don't want blue eyes with a brown haired girl. Maybe brown eyes to go with the brown. Oh, I could. Oh, I like this color actually. Like a nice emerald kind of red. Not a very standout kind of red. It's just like a almost like a soft purple, like a red, a wine red kind of. Right. What is that? Despite having checked the eyes multiple times, I don't think I've actually painted in the white eyes. Oh, you know, shape might be a bit off. I think this is fine though. Yeah, it looks fine. It's fine. Actually a bit strong on the color. Oh, way too dark. Right. Smaller. This one is a bit too far. And I need to rotate it. I think these are some more saturated colors than usual, but it's kind of scary if she doesn't have highlights though in her eyes. Maybe we bring this a bit closer. Man, she gonna eat you. I want to draw this with a hard line. I'm gonna make the highlight real big, so she looks energetic and very friendly, because that's what you're expected to have in a guild receptionist. Like these old Sailor Moon kind of eyes. Because it's purple, the opposite color is green, and we're gonna just throw some green in there. Very, very casually. And then we're going to put this on soft light. Actually looks horrible. I don't like it. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna take this color, we're gonna choose red instead, protect alpha, pop that in there. Okay, that brings a bit of life to it. Maybe about this much. And then I have my set of highlights that I do, especially with whites. Something like this. You can see I did that for my eye as well, but it's something I learned from watching Kobayashi Dragon Maid. They don't do the exact way, but something quite similar to what they do. I think it's very cool. So, stolen, yoinked. Color actually is quite saturated though. Yeah, but any any less saturated doesn't look good either. Now the white really stands out. The white stands out too much otherwise. Bring this down a bit, I guess. And then we'll just start adding stars. Nope. I'm gonna do that block thing. I'm gonna do it on a new layer where we do this kind of block on both sides. I'm gonna move this just a bit. Nope. Doesn't actually stand out over the white. Gonna pop it in this corner then. Soft light. But the red overlaps with the red at the top. Maybe we do a different color. Let's try blue maybe. Not so bad. Blue. I want to throw some orange in there as well. What kind of orange can we fit in? We can do this kind of thing. I'm going to use the watercolor brush. Increase the opacity. I'm lime green because why not? Because I can. I'm going to put it around the whole thing actually, just like I always do. I'm going to absolutely have fun with this one. Bring this right down, clip this, and then can't notice it, but it's there. Maybe not that color. Let's try a few colors. Ah, that's not bad. Let's merge some of that around. What if we hard light it, but then we turn the opacity down? Does feel quite random though, but I think it's fine. I want this to be on top of this one though. Maybe this kind of layer. And last but not least, I'm going to use this one effect that I just saw. I'm going to take this purple, make it nice and pink. Use this. Like some kind of strange pink glow in the eyes. I think that's fine. Alright, I'm happy enough with these eyes. It's not perfect, but it's something. I think I'm gonna save this again as version 6. Ow, ow, ow. And then I think I can actually just merge the layers now. Just hide the line out as well. No, I won't do that. Let's do it proper. We'll do this, clip this here. And we'll do the Edo trace first. Oh, it's on dark brown. I'm gonna pop red on this. Because I could have just left it as black, but I feel like that's quite boring. I'm gonna do it like a brownish kind of red. I feel like leaving it as black is such a waste, you know? Maybe I want to do a bit of a darker gray for these sections. Not dark enough for the hands. Still not dark enough for the hands. A bit saturated, actually. That's fine. Grab the gray. Not dark enough. I think this bottom half we just have to leave as black. These parts here I can paint over, so that's not a problem. Where's the eyes? There we go. This has to be red. Ah! Not clipping, protect alpha. There we go. I think it's too bright. Still too bright. Too dark. I think that, yeah, I think this is a good color now. I think this is fine. The mouth is whatever. I'm gonna have to draw over it anyway, so kind of whatever. Right, and I think we're ready for merging. Maybe just this section, just a bit. Should probably color this something, but we'll do it afterwards. It's not a huge deal. Right, time for the merging. Yeah, she doesn't really stand out, but at least she's there. At least she's there. We can't change the filter on that one. That's right, let's start painting first. We'll start by doing this one. I think it's best if I make it a clear line like this. Normally I do the airbrush technique, but feels like this is a bit better. Although what I could do is if I do this, bring this up, lower this opacity. That's a bit too much. It's maybe just a bit too bright. Doing a bit of a highlight like that might work, but it's a bit too bright. Just enough. I think this is just enough. Right, back to watercoloring. That's actually really strong, 22%. Maybe I need to have a bit more crisper lines here, I don't know. I'm actually getting used to the pressure control. I used to struggle with the pressure all the time, but now I'm actually kind of getting used to it. The goal is to soften all these lines anyway. All right. Looks a bit smoothed out. Oh, I need to fix this. I have to fill these lines back in afterwards. I'm just trying to fix the shadows first. Maybe I should have fixed it before I did my before I merged all my layers, but it's a bit too late for that now. Because I thought, I'd have to do this again anyway. Why don't I just do it all in one hit? It's not a horrible thing. But that just means I have to redraw the lines. Oh, whoa. That just means I have to redraw more lines, I guess. Let's just protect alpha so I don't clip out of the area, I suppose. Now I have to be careful here because there's white and red here. I need to skillfully merge them colors. Otherwise it's gonna look really, really wonky and unnatural. She looks like she's holding her arm while injured. 怪我してて手を支えてるようなポーズになっちゃった。I still don't like the shadow on there, but we're gonna have to live with it, I think. 手のかけの打ち方はまだ気に入らないけど、とりあえずこれでいいって感じ。あんまり調整したくない。I have to merge these a bit better. ここら辺のグラデーションをうまくやらないと統一感がないから、もっと丁寧にやっていく。 Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Do some of this here as well. ここら辺もやっていこうと思います。もうちょっとお消しをつけて。Yo, check Discord. You check Discord. Don't tell me to check Discord. What's happening tomorrow? Oh, that tomorrow. I forgot. Don't worry, carry on. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, we'll live. Study hiragana. When you wake up, just watch that video. And then you'll be fine. That's the most important thing, man. Everything else is not as important. You just need to memorize some hiragana and you'll be a boss. Professional Japanese speaker. Okay, thanks. Bye. Thanks for coming to say hi. ここら辺はもうちょっと柔らかくしたいけど、なぜかちょっと硬くなっているような感じですね。I might have to redraw the eyebrows too. So, kinda sucks. 眉毛も書き直す必要があるみたい。あって全然見えないもん。ここら辺はこうする。ここら辺もこうする。表情が豊かで良かったと思います。The expression is very lively and I'm quite happy about that. He looks like a person that, you know, can cheer some adventurers up. なんか冒険者たちに元気を与えられるような存在でよかった。He has to come in that direction. I keep drawing in the wrong direction. Because if I draw it this way, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Hey, Dootsy Cutesy Patootie. Everyone's already gone. Thanks for joining. How are you today? Welcome to the Mid Lane Kingdom. Welcome to the MP10 stream. I'm actually like super absorbed in my painting. Alright. I need to reduce the opacity a bit. By mixing this as I go along, it's become a bit more matte. It reminds me of chocolate or coffee or something. Hope you too as well. I am good. Always good. Every day above ground is a good day. This is I think I should go back to drawing some fan art because I've only been doing original content for like about 2 months now. Because my skill level has increased compared to 2 months ago, I think. So I think it's about time I try some fan art again to get some likes. I want to do a fan art piece that'll get me like 100 likes at the very least. The easiest way to do that would be do some Hololive fan art, but what I really want to draw is Sky Queen Frey. Maybe I'll do both. I do need to fill up my poster quota for the posters I want to sell, but the book is also important, you know, so doing that first. Nothing. It's quite smooth in a delicious way. This reminds me of chocolate, and I now want to eat chocolate. Choco やコーヒーみたいに滑らかで食べたくなってきた。Is a VTuber fan? That's kind of a good idea, yeah. Because they have such a huge following. It's a lot easier to get likes by doing that instead of posting original content. Even like better than like some anime fan art, for example. But maybe I haven't found the right tags yet. But when I draw like ReZero fan art, like Rem is really popular. I drew Rem, but I got like barely like 10 likes or something stupid. Ow. But VTubers, they have their own dedicated art tags. And if you're lucky enough to get retweeted by one, you know, you just big balls. Big likes. Big win. Gotta ease this in a bit. This actually is hurting my hands. I have to do so many strokes because I can't just do one stroke because it's not a hard brush. And I need the shape of it as well. It's actually starting to hurt my fingers. 指がちょっと痛くなってきた。何度も何度もこうペタペタとやらなきゃいけないから。もう大雑把にパッパッパッとやっちゃっていいところではないので。何度も何度も塗り重ねるしかない。Phone message, email. What do they want? Nothing. Go away. Man. Busy drawing hair. Getting disturbed. This side is such a mess. This is too strong. Oh, ここら辺はちょっとめちゃくちゃすぎる。お、綺麗じゃない。バイバイ片付けなきゃ。If I drop the opacity too low, it doesn't have texture. Like these sharp shapes won't exist if opacity is too low. Ow. Oh, actually, that turned out quite well, right? Alright, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. What is the thing you call arrogance? Ahoge. You're talking about ahoge, this one. That's just a basic one. And then you have the sotobane, which comes out this way. And then you have the okuragami, which I haven't drawn in yet, but I probably should later on. Many parts of anime here that people don't know about. I'm gonna do this. In fact, I want to be a bit lighter. I'm gonna do this. I feel like we should have one more highlight up here, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Lower it a bit. Grab this, do this. That looks so weird. Maybe we'll do this instead. Maybe we'll do this instead. That's too much. We'll screen it. Oh. This is too cartoony, but yeah, it's not. This ain't it. This really isn't it. Nah, I don't like it. Out. It's fine, we'll live with this. Really should do something else on top of it though. We'll screen it and then pull it down a bit. Reduce this, erase this as we go. We'll erase it a bit more. Thin this section out a bit. Then we'll just add some texture here and there. Maybe it just has to be slightly rotated. Instead of upwards, I have to do it down. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to curve it down this way. Maybe I'm curving it in the wrong direction. Oh. And we'll erase it upwards like this. Not that bad, looks cute actually. I'm glad you like it. Why do you like it? Because that's the plan. Cute is the plan. Okay, we can merge that down. Then we just have to mash this in a bit better. Because it's too cleanly cut at the moment. So we want to mesh it in a bit. Looks alright. もうちょっと綺麗になじませていく。Man, I'm getting emails non-stop. Oh, the skin. I haven't done anything about the skin. And let's draw this a bit nicer. We're gonna do this. Kind of spread the blush in a nice way. And then we're gonna grab the airbrush. Grab a nice and white area. Then we're gonna fill in the highlights. Increase this a bit. I'll go a bit whiter than that. Bit too much. I'm going to use the watercolor and fill it back in so it doesn't look like it's just floating. Lower the opacity, increase the white space as well. I can really tell how weird it looks from this angle, but bear with me. Maybe using the white color wasn't the best idea though. This looks a bit more balanced and even. Before you could really see the strokes because the color wasn't melding in nicely, but seems to be slowly fitting in better. See it, does it look fine? It looks fine on the screen preview, even on the stream, so I think it's alright now. I think that's an okay blush. That's fine and we'll live. That's pretty much it really. To do some of these sections. Okay, now I have to go around trying to draw the lines properly. It's actually not as bad as I think it would be. Drawing the lines, I mean. Every time I think it's gonna be a nightmare joke, but it's actually kind of alright. Maybe 13. Mine's really light though. Something darker. I wanted to look a bit more watercolory. Right. It looks less harsh, the lines. It would look like they were painted in. So, oh, it's nice. I have to paint this line in this way. Brush is actually really big. 25 is huge. 12. But smaller brush means I have to do more work. So yeah.ブラシ小さすぎると各線の数が多くなるからあんまり小さすぎると作業が増えるだけど大きすぎると全部太く見えて可愛くない。だから気長くして書くしかないです。残念。ここら辺もちょっと調整しておこう。たまに日本語喋っていると、なんか違う言語に忘れて喋り始まるとか、英語になっているわけじゃない。もう隠している言語を一つ喋れる。こっちは日本語とめちゃくちゃ似ているから、日本語喋ると、急にそっちの言語を話し始めちゃったり。だっても日本語難しいんだもん。Just a bit here. We're mainly okay. These lines are way too clean, and that's a problem. お、なにちょっと何ちょっとここら辺がはっきりした目にした方がいい。よく見えると思う。I think the lines here, if they're not too blurred, if they're a bit crisper, it's probably a bit nicer. Yo. I wanted to do that, there's like a filter that people generally use. I forgot what it's called now. To add texture to the picture. It's like some kind of grain or some kind of noise. Howling noise, that's right. I wanted to try that. Howling noise のフィルター使ってみたいけど、なんかこのソフトであるのかどうかわからない。Maybe it's not even in Fire Alpaca. Maybe it's not a feature. But apparently it's feature lots of people use with this kind of Atsunuri painting style, so I want to see if it makes a difference. What the hell? Just here a bit. There's a gap here. Probably shouldn't use black. Just left it as black because the shirt itself is white, but I think it would be a bit cuter if it was a different color. Right. Probably should use the brown on the hair. A bit darker maybe. Right? I've gone super concentration mode and stopped talking. That's because I'm in super concentration mode. There's quite a bit of hair to actually fill in. Oh yeah. 毛束の量が多いから書き直すじゃなくて上から塗りなじむという感じ。大変だよね。But these lines are too defined. Needs to be a bit more smoother. Oh, my hands. もう2時間ちょっとね。でも痛くなるのもおかしくない。Is Momo still streaming? Oh, she finished. You win? She finished at 2 hours. I don't know. I started at 20 minutes. Maybe she finished like 20 minutes ago. That's not so bad. Nekomachi Momo-san. Aishin 見えなくてすみません。見れなくて。今度またあとかけます。I have to draw Nekomachi Momo's Halloween picture. That needs to be my next one, no matter what. I have to make it in time for Halloween. I have no choice on this. Absolutely no choice. I think these lines have become way too blurry though. ちょっとぼかしすぎるって感じになって。よく見えるのはちょっと嫌だな。The lines seem too thick because I keep blurring them. Oh, 3.5 is too small. You have a question? Ask away, dude. Cutie. What's your question? I will answer it if it's within my power. They're waiting for a question. I think this is fine actually. Why do anime have such small nose but with big eyes, but not all, but mostly? It's an art style. It's called, in English it's called deformation, and in Japanese people call it deforme. So deformation. It's just cartoonization. So, for example, you will know Matt Groening. Especially if you grow up in the West. He is the maker of Simpsons and Futurama. And both shows have a very distinct art style. So, I'm going to draw Homer Simpson. So you start off with 2 circles. Then you put the eyes in there. Then you draw the nose. Then you have this. And then you draw this. And suddenly Homer Simpson. And then you draw this, right? But this looks nothing like a real human. This in itself is one kind of deformation. Now, the anime style of deformation obviously evolved from like the 1950s, 1960s, starting with things like Astro Boy, Lupin, and all that. So, after years of change, essentially it's come down to big eyes because people find it cute. Because people find it cute, you get big eyes. Now, that's not always the case. So, for example, in Naruto, you can get eyes like this. This is Naruto eyes. Right? And this is what Kishimoto Sensei draws. In Yu-Gi-Oh, you get eyes like this. So this is Yugi-Moto's eyes. If you look up the pictures that I'm not going to show on screen, these are all deformations of eyes. They're not trying to draw realistic, they're drawing a deformed, stylized version of eyes. Now, the reason why the eyes become big is because 1, it's more widely accepted and people receive it really well because it's cute. And 2, it's just a general trend. If you look at something like Prison School, for example, Prison School have very realistic art. Same thing with Berserk. So if we're talking about Prison School, or Berserk, they have more realistic looking faces. They don't have the small noses, they don't have the big eyes. Sorry, I lost my words for a second there. Now, let's go back to something that is also just as mainstream, but in My Hero Academia, you can see a lot of art styles. First, you have Urara in Hero Academia with cute eyes like this. I don't exactly know how her eyes are like, but I assume it's something like this. Cute eyes, right? Then you have All Might, who has eyes like this. Something like that. And then he has that smile of his. He doesn't have, actually, let me look it up. Let me draw it properly. All Might. Yeah, okay. His eyes actually just go like this. His eyebrows are like this as well. So, and he has a more realistic nose. He doesn't have a small nose. He has a bigger nose like this or something. The bottom line is it's a form of deformation. Yeah, where is it? It's a form of deform. And you deform it in a way that suits what you're trying to do. So because I'm drawing cute girls and cute anime girls, my deform is on the strong end. So if I do something like this, arigato gozaimasu, deformation style. So this is real style. And in the middle you have something like this. And then this is deform. You can have something like this, for example, which is like the Salem kind of. And if we go the other way, which is called super deformed, you get chibi characters. So this is a chibi character. Let's see if I can draw MP-chan in a chibi way. This is a chibi character, right? But it's super deformed. So that's the kind of thing you end up getting. So yeah. And on the other end, this is more comical. So it's more fun or relaxed. And this is more real, which is more serious, right? So if you're doing like a crime show or a dramatic thing, you want to use real art. And then if you're doing something fun and comedy, you want to do relaxed art. So since you draw horror, you probably want to stick to this end of the spectrum. But you draw your horror in this way, which is a very fun thing to do. It's not scary, it's fun, but it's still horror. So, you know, depending on how you want to mix and match your theme, your genre, what you're trying to draw, what you want to focus on, you change your art style. That's pretty much it. It's a bit of a long talk because you just set me off on an art talk, but that's how it works. Hope I was able to help. Hawaii MP chibi style. I'm sure I can. You know, I can't draw chibi at all. I cannot. That's the one thing I cannot. Absolutely cannot chibi. To me, this is gonna sound disrespectful to all the chibi artists in the world, but to me, chibi art is just when I try to be lazy. I know it's not actually that. I know there's a lot of effort that goes into chibi art, but my version of trying to draw chibi art is trying to draw my normal art but do it lazy, and then I'm hoping that it becomes chibi art. I'm gonna get arrested for saying that. Let me just fill this area out a bit nicer. Nope. But yes, to answer your question why it's big and why it's small, it actually is just a trend. Literally just because it's cute. No other reason. But the main point I wanted to make was there's lots of art that aren't just that though. So I didn't even do anything for Hansha. There's no Hansha core or anything of the sort. I probably need to fix that. Hansha core 書いてない。後でなんか書き入れよう。I have to do these lines as well. 15 at 5%. That's a bit big. It's actually like thin lines. 9%, a bit more. It was 17. Ba, 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 ba. I've stopped moving. I'm staring at my screen like so hard that I've actually just stopped moving. Disney still has big guys, I just remember. Depends. Depends on who. Usually you only see the girls with the big guys, not the masculine ones. I don't think Hercules has big guys, you know, but like Mulan doesn't have big guys because she's a warrior girl that's cross-dressing as a boy. I wonder now that you mention it, I wonder if they changed Mulan's eyes based on the outfit she's wearing. I doubt they do. But some artists do some really creative stuff. I wonder if her eyes actually change shape when she becomes when she's dressed as a girl and not a guy. That would be very neat if she did. I doubt it would though, because for recognition purposes it would have to look as similar as possible. I love the Disney Mulan songs though. Karaoke stream at 100 subs. A bit too much, but fine, I think. Eesh. Actually, the edge of the shirt stands out so much. I need it to be lighter. To be like really lighter. That's a bit better. I think that's pretty much it, no? I think I just have to do some detailing afterwards. I haven't seen the movie ever since. Mulan, you mean? That's fine. Mulan's good. Mulan's great. I haven't got a name for her yet. I have to fill the name in once I get the name. Let's do this real quick. This is a nice blue. I fill it with purple. No, I don't want it to stand out all that much. I feel like I should do the same color as eyes. I don't know. I don't know what color I want. Do this then. First, yeah, I know it has to be darker. Yeah, okay, I think it's this color now. Do this, hope it has hard light. I saw a post somewhere, maybe it was on Twitter, that was showing how to draw like nice gemstones. Maybe like this. It's way too saturated though. Not dark enough. We'll brush some of these streaks. Hope it that way. Soft lights. Another one for good measure. I feel like this hard light is not the right color though. I think that's a good color. Maybe this kind of color. It stands out way too much though. Waru medachi sugiru kana? But everything else is brown. I need to do something about her eyes, I think. Everything else is brown except for the neck thingy. I think it's standing out too much. So, waru medachi sugiru ki ga suru. Hey, come on. I wonder if I can just do this. Oh. Yeah. Maybe it's not her thing that I need to change, but her eyes actually. So の襟の方じゃなくて目の方をもっと目立たせる方がいいかな。いいかも。See if I can make the eyes a bit better then. Maybe if I make it blue as well. 青くすればいいかな。Color mouth, yes I am. The mouth is just, it's really not important, so literally they're just because she needs one, you know? Wow. Wow. That's some wow levels of wow. めっちゃすごいことになってきた。That's not cute though. I don't like that. It's not cute. Kawaiiku nai. This is kind of alright though. Kind of alright, but I really like the red. I really like the red. この赤めちゃくちゃ気になってる。気に入ってる。気に入り。Right. まあいいか、これでいいか。もう諦める。いやいや。I think I have no choice but to paint it in manually, man. Alright, whatever. Instead of blue, go for a darker blue. No, that just looks so dirty. 汚く見える。I'll think about it. Maybe I'll get an idea tomorrow. I have to do this as well. Increase it by a bit, reduce the size. 13 is still too big. My knuckles have started hurting, which is very strange. I haven't had my knuckles hurt. I don't know why my knuckles would hurt. It's the strangest thing though. Almost 2 o'clock as well. うちょっとだけ。少しだけでいい。Happening here. Needs a bit of highlights, not much, just a bit. Some brown as well. The reflective light in general. Potato. Well, the walls are generally a brown color. So, whoa. Not too much to actually affect. Bit too much. Do this and do this. Where is it? Right, now, to satisfy you, we'll do mouth. Do a new layer just in case. Nope. That's a cute mouse. Bobby actually does like really light mouth. I don't do light mouths. I didn't think this through. What is this? Oh, because picked off or something. Use some light pink. Hmm? Hmm? I don't know what the hell happened there, but yeah. Give some teeth. Maybe I want the line to be a bit more crisp here. Color isn't the best. Bit better. Do a bit of the brown back in. Oh. Pinkaku. Takikomo. Impressive clap clap. I didn't do anything. Really normal. Need to improve the face and the hands again, I think. I'm like on a cycle of what to improve. Like permanently face, hands, sometimes body. Mainly face, hands. Now, because she's a very stylish young lady, she's gonna have some lip gloss. Nice and pink. Now, to add the gloss to the lip gloss, I don't quite like the pink. It's too pink. It's like the magenta kind of pink. Whoa. Like, you know, it's like the crazy kind of pink, not the cute kind of pink. That's purple. Yeah, it's good. You can't notice it, but having it there, not having it there is a difference. Not much noticeable though. Maybe if I just turn it down a tad. Highlights are strong in this one. Now, all these pictures I've been drawing effects, but I don't know what kind of effects we need to give her. Maybe we keep it nice and plain. Keep it nice and plain. Oh, maybe we can do like proper shoujo manga stuff. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do some shoujo manga stuff. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be some interesting. How do we do this? Alright. Start with a nice poppy color. What's a nice poppy color? Let's start with blue. Blue always goes well. And we'll do some yellow. red, pink. Another red one here. Do a cream or orange one there. Do a greenish one here. All right, let's see. Airbrush. Then transparent airbrush. There we go. We're gonna do balloon effects. Not balloon, but like, you know, bubble effects. Then this one, we want this side to be thicker, so let's hide one for now. We're going to thin this section out more than this section. And we're going to pop this one back in. Same thing this one. In fact, I want this area so thin, I'm actually going to break it open. And same thing this way. Break this open, send it out here. Break this open. And the yellow one. I want to make the yellow one extra thin because it's a strong color. Right, that's combined. So I'm going to split this into its own layer. Same thing with this one. So now I need to mess with some opacity here. Same thing there. Fairly strong colors. Bring this down a bit. Now, as for where I'm stealing this from, this is actually from Kimi ni Toroke. I watched that anime, and I was so impressed by the background effects that I was like, I have to study this. There's so many scenes like this. But, yeah. It's a nice show, it's a fun show. I didn't finish it because it was just not my thing, but you know. I'll find any examples. One, that's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one. Maybe something a bit redder. Now I have to cover as much as I can, except her face, because that's where I want people to look. And then we'll soft light this and turn it down a bit. I need to maybe do some gradation and stuff, but let's leave that for a bit. Background. I'm gonna delete this layer. Grab the white again. I'm gonna use the watercolor brush this time. I need to do something about these as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is that letting me change colors? Why? Alright, fine, whatever. I'll change it manually. Actually has to go behind it though. I think the pink is too much. I think the pink is overkill. Let's get rid of it. Because Kimi Todoroki just uses so much pink. This looks like blood splatter because I've done it too much. Maybe it's, I need to tone it down a lot more, especially the strong colors. Maybe it just needs to be barely there. We'll do this. Increase it by a bit of blue. And we'll do a bit of gradation on top of this. Multiply, and then we want quite a boring picture. I need to do something about the background. Hang on. Gotcha. Do I just get rid of it? Actually, might be for best. Change some colors. Has to be a brightish room though. The guild office. The character doesn't stand out enough. The effects are way too much. The effects are too strong. I'll think about it. It's kind of a boring picture at the moment. Oh, I did delete it. Maybe instead of circles, I do the hexagons that Kimi Todoroki uses. Kimi ni Todoke just goes full blast with the effects. Huge effects. Doesn't stand out from the background enough. Background needs to be like more like white, I think. Wow, more emails. She does stand out, but actually, you know what? Maybe I just need to do this. Maybe I just need to do this. Maybe that'll do it. That certainly looks a bit better. I saved it twice and then now it's just... Wait, I haven't saved it actually. Okay, now I'm saving it twice. So I'm going to do a version 7 of this. And I'm going to see if I can make it even bigger. If I do too much of a close-up, I wonder if it'll be weird. Wow, 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 wow. I don't think it's suitable for the book, but... Maybe that much. Light hidden layer, yes. Yep. She stands out a lot more now because I don't have to worry about the background. I think that's all I needed. I'm much happier with this picture. See her very clearly. Bam! Waiting for it to save. There we go. Cute! I'm happy. And I'm okay with this. As always, thank you so much Dootsie Cutie Patootie for joining. And everyone else. I'm gonna call it a day. It's really late. Have a good night. And I see you all next day. Goodbye.